Welcome back. Hi, Maria. How you doing? Gotta deal with some zombies here. What is it, coming down off the ledge or something? We thin them out here and then we'll... Miss. They are coming down off the ledge. Maybe I can loot a couple before they all decay. I want them to figure out a way. I don't know how they would go about doing this, but if they could figure out a way to, you know how they have like motion capture? Imagine if they could take what motion capture art they have now and stuff, and then procedurally generate new zombies on the fly. To where no two zombies... Why can't I go up now? I've been up, it was up before, there we go. If they could, you know, to where no two zombies would look completely alike. Wouldn't that be neat? Procedurally generated zombies? Or am I mental? Sticky, you're more than likely mental. Cloth gloves, quality 518. Can I just drop this paper and then wear those? And this pistol barrel I'll take. Wooden club we'll throw out. Honey. I throw out this wooden club. Wooden clubs are garbage. Even if they are high quality because they don't do much damage at all. We'll grab that stuff. You been sick lately? Sorry, Maria. I got clobbered with the flu around Christmas. Actually, it was a bit before Christmas, too. I was one disagreeable person on Christmas. I mostly just stay in bed and moped and moaned and was a pest. I don't think you can increase the durability of a weapon. If anybody knows how to, I would like to know. I think weapons now only go down in durability as you use them. Now, if it's a gun, what you can do is swap parts out. And like say the barrel is like only quality 150, and you get a quality 300 barrel, you can reassemble the gun with a better part. That's like the remaining hit points on the weapon before it will break. But each time you repair something now in Alpha 13, it loses a little bit of its maximum. Let me recommend something to you. There's no right or wrong way to play the game. But I think if you raise your Quality Joe up to 3 and your scavenging, just put a lot of points into your scavenging, you'll be quite pleased with the gear you find. I find a lot of cool stuff. Eventually you'll get a different bar. As your skill goes up, you'll be making eventually even purple items. And I believe that at level 100 you make quality 600 all the time. I'm gonna make some more crossbow bolts and a fresh crossbow. Here's another thing I recommend that you do early on in the game. If you have a lot of deserts, look for the burial mounds and get these Taza stone axes, because they're really nice axes for low levels. Play this 540 wrench and get this 600 out. Grab some wood here, make some torches. 50 torches. Craft them up. Okay, now I need to grab... My guy apparently is really thirsty right now, so I will have him drink a yucca juice. Take this animal fat and cook this up into tallow. Actually, no, I'm going to leave it for now. I may want to do something with that later. We got raw meat and eggs. We'll go over here and make some bacon and eggs. What are we gonna do here? With the clay. Here we go. Let's make some more forged iron. It's really easy to get your skill levels crafting up. Do stuff like make stone shovels. Make huge numbers of those for very easily. Sometimes what I'll do is... Actually, I'll just show you a tactic here. It's an easy way to gather while getting rid of stuff, too. I'm going to let this do its thing. Okay. Here's my tactic for skill gains. This is my favorite tactic for skill gains, too. So, first step is pretty much want to put everything away. And you don't want to care about dying, of course. So, let's just take all of our stuff, put it down here in the bottom. And the only thing that you're going to want to carry hold on, I'm going to move some stuff around. You might want to carry food and water. Other than that, I wouldn't be too concerned about anything else. Or even, you might want to carry a weapon to defend yourself. But that's not even too much of a big deal. I guess I'll carry a sledge. Actually, no, I'll just... What am I going to carry? No, I'll carry the sledge. Everything is default. Everything in the game is on default for difficulty. So, here's what you want to bring with you. Grab a stack of stone. Grab a stack of plant fibers. And grab a stack of wood. You go over here, and you tell your thing to make stone axes first of all. So we go over here to clicking this, recipes, stone axe, and craft. Just tell it to make the maximum. Now, normally I tell everybody I want you to remap your drop. So let me show you what I do here on options for controls. My drop is set to where I don't have it over here on Q. It's normally Q for drop. I have right bracket for drop. Okay? So while I'm doing this, I'm going to be doing right bracket dropping. Okay? Now, for right now, you do not worry about anything. You just go around and you chop trees and you gather stuff. Doesn't matter what you chop, you gain skill. You gain skill for just doing this even. But obviously you're going to want to go find some something better to chop, so we'll go off here and find some Here's a zombie. Alright, let's go ahead and pop the zombie. He hasn't noticed me yet. Didn't expect that. Okay. Now, you see how your inventory is filling up. Oh, you want to re-equip your stone axe, of course. Now, this is, you're working your construction tools, obviously, with stone axes. And I'll show you. It's going to eventually fill my inventory. I wish they would add that effect. I think if a zombie was on fire and it touched your house, there should be a chance of it setting your house on fire. Okay, now see my inventory's full? Can't pick anything up? You press right bracket. You can drop one. As fast as you can make them, you're going to drop them. Or what you can do is then fill up free a bunch of inventory like this, so you can then pick up those feathers on the ground. Go over here and just rapidly drag a bunch of them off. Okay. You want to use the bird's nest, obviously. I clicked the wrong thing and picked up the axes. But you can use right bracket while you go. Once your inventory fills up again, just press right back. You're gonna make them pretty darn quick. Or you might want to remap it back to Q or something that's more handy for when you're doing it like this. Say hello to zombie. Quickly shift click, fill the zombie's corpse up. Using the drag and drop in. The whole point is just to be making stuff, you know? But I like to be able to go ahead and just kind of wander around and gather while I'm dropping. Smithing now level 54. We'll go over here to these cacti, and this will be a nice thing too. But now that they put the thing into the game to where the game is super grindy, you could take away a little bit of that grindiness by just making lots and lots of tools. You'll level that up a bit to where you're at least going to have great tools. So you're gathering a lot of resources. Now another thing that you can do, see now we got the wood here. You know, secure storage chest craft. Cancel that. And just set a box on the ground. Okay? This will save you some time too. So now you got a box on the ground. Use it. Hold your left shift key and double click your left mouse and just there, and you just burn through a whole bunch of them. Easy as pie. And back to making more of them. There you go. And it doesn't feel as tedious when you go like that. I do not know if max level is 60 or if max level is 100. I'm going to find out along with you guys. I'm hoping that the max level has been removed for character level, and I'm guessing that max level is 100 on skills. That is a total guess, though. Okay, hey Race, have a good evening, man. Get some nice rest. And yes, Maria, everybody please pray for Maria. She's got some health issues right now that she's been dealing with for a while. So now we have Toolsmithing now 55. See? It's going up. Stone shovels. You don't have to be digging with the stone shovels if you don't want to. You can just make stone shovels in the background, and that will raise your mining tools up. And that uses little resources also. It's going to be close to morning here, 4 o'clock in the morning. We are going until at least 1 a.m. tonight, depending on how I'm feeling. We may go late. I didn't do a morning show this morning. I'm probably going to transition away from doing the morning show and going to 6 days a week and doing longer shows. I think it's better on my health. There we go. Oh, I thought that was a rock. Toolsmithing now level 56. Yeah, I appreciate everybody watching tonight. If you ever have any questions, I'll do my best to try to help you out. I have played this game a lot. According to Steam, it's pushing 1,000 hours, but I think I've played it more than 1,000 hours in total because I was playing this game before it was on Steam. Okay. Inventory's full, so put down another box. What other colors in order impact the strength? I know purple's the strongest. And then is yellow under purple? And then green? And then tan? Is that how it works? I'm not absolutely certain. I do know that maximum quality is 600, so you can't go over 600. And 600 is definitely purple. Almost morning in game. Deserts are really easy to survive in once you have a bottle. You just go ahead and make yucca juice and break up cactuses for yucca fruit, eat the fruit. You can make a hat out of plant fibers, which will keep you cool. The biggest hassle about the desert is probably the lack of plentiful wood for building materials. Great place to level up, though. But the wood isn't that hard to get. You just look for the little chunks that look like little driftwood and break those up. And it's a great place to get nests. And if you've played 7 Days to Die in the past, you're coming back, Alpha 13 is going to feel like a totally new game. It's pretty much that. You're going to see, like in my first Let's Plays that I posted a while ago, you're going to see my first Let's Play. You're going to see that I'm a lot more confident again now. Drop these here. And we'll grab this off the ground, might as well. Let's go kill zombies for a while. Let's see, where are we at? We're gonna have to go gear up and then we'll go kill zombies. But that won't take too long. We're close to whom? Tan, then orange, then yellow, then green, then blue, then purple. Thank you, Maria. Yeah. Plus also, like, the main walkway of the house is like hardwood floors. Oh, check it out. If I don't kill her, she'll summon more zombies. I haven't seen very many of these. Look at her. You are one ugly lady. Okay, this is a horde. This is a horde coming in. Let me get my club and hopefully I don't die. Look at that. A whole bunch of zombies. This is day 54. Does she summon that many in? That's a trip. I'm gonna kill her. Yeah, this is the one that apparently makes more zombies come. Screamer zombie. Interesting. Okay, we got our work cut out for us. We got a few zombies to deal with. Let's get the dogs first. Why is the dog moving so slow? Wish I had a shiv on me. Do I? Nope. There's another dog over by the house. I'd like to have an ranged weapon here. Okay, where are we at here? What do we have? Yeah, I ran from him before he exploded. Okay, here's the new spider zombies. They no longer scream like the ladies do, but they are really cool looking, aren't they, during the day? And at night, they're even cooler. Okay. Here's the bad news. I got 14 hit points left. And the worst news is... Well, there is some good news. Good news is I got plenty of first aid kits, but there's zombies in the way. And by the way, that is a feral zombie right there. Those have really good loot, by the way, if they don't kill me. Ah! That one miss. Okay. Let's spawn near our bedroll and get our bearings. We got a feral to kill. Okay. Do what I can to lure him away from the house. Oh man, I can't believe this. I'm gonna try to melee one of these. I need a weapon, man. Even a shiv, anything. Okay, let's try bone shiv. Okay, now who do I go after first? He has such a. They have such a reach. It's just. Okay. I gotta get a ranged weapon. That short amount of time that I'm alive here. I wanna run for the house. Grab something that I can shoot. I do not want them spinning at those boxes and destroying the boxes. What if I get killed again? I would rather get killed than have him spinning in the direction of those boxes. If his spit hits the boxes, he could destroy one of the boxes and destroy everything inside the box. So you're probably going to see me die several times here. Let's grab what we got here. Okay, good. We're back in business. Excellent. One barrel down. Oh, he had craft for loot. A 326 quality Magnum grip, which does not make me excited in a bit. It's okay. This one's just right across the street from my house. I'll remember where that's at. Has this shotgun Messiah respawned? Let me go in here and check real quick. See if there's any loot in here. Empties. All empties. Darn. Oh well. Oh, let's get our athletic skill up a little bit. He's gonna come down at me, I betcha. Okay. Let's figure this out. That time my backpack landed on top of the twigs and destroyed them. That can happen with your backpack when you even have a bunch of good loot on you, so you gotta be careful. Okay, near the bedroll again. There's another feral. I'll be okay. I'll be good now. I just gotta keep on the move. Light him up. Shotgun. I'd like to repair this, no bullets for that. I got 9 shells left. I'm gonna save that for the big guys. One weapon's now 26. Doggy coming? Thought I saw another doggy off in the distance. Inventory's full. Let's put my army helmet on. Give me a slight amount of defense here. You know what I think I'm going to do in the future? And I think it might help me out a little bit, is I will set myself up like a little stash box off to the side of where my stash is, and put like a crossbow and some bolts in there. That way when I die I can quickly retrieve a ranged weapon. I kept him from exploding. He might have good loot. I may have wasted some shotgun shells. Let's find out. 9mm rounds and a pistol. Let's eat this chicken ration and soup stock. Are we full on that? Can't eat that, so we're full on that. We'll drop this sham sandwich. Rotting flesh. Okay. Let's go get the rest of these dudes. We gotta thin them out by now. Is this the last one over here? Oh, that's that. There's another screamer. Okay, I want to get to her fast. Last thing I want her to do is summon more. You know what she reminds me of? Does she remind you guys of that girl that calls out of the TV in that one movie? That's what she reminds me of. What's that movie called? Somebody help me out.
The girl that cars out of the TV movie. I don't know, Sticky. I'm photographied.
Let's put away stuff. This is not an efficient way for me to put stuff away, but it's kind of fast. And this way I kind of restack things as I go. I'm going to grab 16 eggs here. And wood. Tool and die set. Put this pistol on the lower right. Shotgun on the lower right. Sledgehammer here. I do not want to risk breaking that sledgehammer. So what we're going to do is make some more bacon and eggs here. Grabbing some meat. See if I have more meat here. My guy's hot, so he needs a hat or something. Red bandana, sunglasses. That'll cool him down, and his Kevlar helmet. Is he wearing the Kevlar helmet, or did I just quickly threw it? I probably just quickly threw it into a box. Yeah, that's probably what I did. Either that or got broken and destroyed. I'm not going to worry about it for right now. I'm going to put the plant fiber hat on. Let's wear it. Oh, I already had it on. Never mind. But look at how close it is to broken. So I'm going to put it away anyway. And wear this. And wear this. Okay. I'm going to go through these 3 boxes real quick. I'm looking for meat, looking for eggs. And I like making the bacon and eggs in game. Mostly because it's decent food and it doesn't stink. Doesn't kill the zombies. Well, hello, nurse. Thank you for the medicine. There's some meat. Actually, I'm doing it wrong. You don't drag it in anymore. You just have to, you click it and you go into your menu. Bacon and eggs. Just like that. And the ingredients that you don't need will stay in your pack. Frames. I want to make about 10 wood frames. Yeah, we'll go like that. Just cancel them. And I want to put this set of the tool and die set in my thing over here. In the house. And what do I want to do? Small stone. And wood. Go to recipes. First of all, I have to make some secures. Let's make like 8 of them. Oh, we got our wood frames. Okay. There, we have plenty of forged iron now. Still making more. Take this off of here for now. And turn this off. Add the tool and die set. I have no idea what additional recipes I can do with that, but apparently that's supposed to be a good thing. I want to go around the house with my scrap iron and reinforce it a little bit. And while I do that, we're going to make stone shovels. And I want to make one. What is the name of that hammer called? Or actually, I can make a wrench. No, I'll just grab one of my wrenches off the stash. Off the stash. And eventually I am going to organize things into categories, but for right now it's not like a big deal. Here is a wrench somewhere. Anyway. And then the other one next to it. There's a wrench. 600. And a 600 fire axe. 343 crossbow. We're getting rearmed here, guys, so we can go hunting too. And crossbow bullseye. No, I have plenty. There they are, 227 of those. We're gonna grab a stack of fruit and a stack of. I think I'm gonna take those 4 beers. They'll help me run. Okay. I'm gonna repair my Kevlar helmet. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna scrap that. And I'm going to take half of my forged iron and leave it here. If I get killed, it's not too much of a hassle to run back and do some stuff. We are going to make an additional crossbow, so we have like a little extra stash to run to, in case we have to do another little thing like we just did earlier. So let's grab some leather. I think that's everything I need for the crossbow. Let me make sure. Crossbow. In fact, I'll make 2 of them. The Grudge. What's the scariest movie you guys ever saw? I think the scariest one for me was Poltergeist. That was some freaky stuff. Poltergeist, or maybe one of the Damien Omen movies. I was the type of kid that was never freaked out at the slasher movies, you know? Like the Jason movies. They were like funny to me. But the weird ones were the freaky spiritual ones, like. And also there's a bunch of weird stuff happened when they were making that movie. So that made the movie more controversial and freakier. So here's the plan, guys. I'm going to put a box back here. In fact, I'll grab this. I'll just grab a torch. And then I have another place that I can grab a weapon from in time of need. Half of these bullets here, too. There. I like it. And to remind myself, got it nice and bright with a couple torches. Yeah, zombies are not going to see that, but I will. And we got a wrench. We shall repair the house a bit. I always like to reinforce the corner spikes the most. And then after that, we'll go ahead and do things like help these other ones out. If I see obvious breaks in the wall, I'll do something about it. And I rarely use doors for their intended purpose in game. The doors are a thing to attract the zombies. I like to use weird ways in and out of the house that the zombies wouldn't use. In fact, one of the things that I thought was very interesting was in Max Brooks's book, World War Z, after the zombie apocalypse was over and we regained control of everything and society started to rebuild, a lot of people built their houses on stilts. And then that way, if any zombies came by, they could just pretty much outlast the hordes. So that's one of the things we're going to be doing on our build here. We're going to be building a house on stilts. Let's go ahead and see if I have enough resources to do this. I only have 76 forged iron plus the other half that's in there. I'm going to just make this a single layer. We'll use up some of the scrap iron. Ah, should I splurge? I'm splurging. Probably gonna run out here. Yeah, I'm gonna run out, but oh well. We will always get more. We haven't even gotten to the point in the game where we're doing a lot of mining yet. We're mostly getting our metal from surface things. Still got the 76 for making some more tools. My sledgehammer. Should I get my sledgehammer out? I like my sledgehammer. Let's get that out and repair it. Sledgehammer's now 561, but it's still pretty good. Fire axe, don't need to repair that just yet. We're gonna head towards the stash over by the city. Or do we want to head to... I want to do something different that I haven't done tonight. What have I not done tonight? There's some stuff we need to search up here we haven't been through. It's going to be nighttime again soon, though, so... Unless we want to risk dying. We may just go ahead and search near the house. You know what? We're going to make stone shovels this time. And we're going to gather. So over here, just stone shovel. I will leave the iron sludge in the second slot. And we are going to grab yucca fruit. I like those because they restore a little bit of stamina, but not too much of your hunger. So it's like a way that you can juggle your stamina. Where are you? There we go. And I've got beer in case I want to run. One jar of honey in case I get infected. And a little bit of water or liquid juice. And yeah, I definitely am going to start organizing soon. I'm kind of semi-nomadic right now. I haven't really decided where I want to build yet. So I kind of have several little miniature bases. Once I get to a point where I start caring about that stamina, and I want to go from 60 to 200, that's when you build the house, and you set up all your massive crafting stuff indoors, and you dig down from the house at night, and you keep yourself from dying. And I've played through the game a bunch of times, and I can now say that I like Alpha 13 a lot. There are a few things that I miss from previous versions, of course, but slowly the Funpins are improving their game. They have been listening to the community, mostly. Sometimes they do stuff that cheeses us off. Let's make a stone shovel here. Bunches of them. And we'll be gathering up clay while we make stone shovels. And then I'm going to take this there. Yes, that was a very, very good horror movie. I agree with you. One of the scariest parts... Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. If you have not seen the movie The Thing with Kurt Russell, what I would like you to do is turn off your sound, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to turn off your sound, and for about the next minute or so, I'm going to be talking about the thing. I do not want to ruin the movie for you. And you want to see the original with Kurt Russell, do not see the remakes. The remakes are horrible. Okay, so I warned you guys about spoiler. The Thing was amazingly scary, and it really felt like it was something that could actually happen. And those are the scariest movies, to me. You know? And, like, they had that metal probe. They were sticking... Remember when they were taking the hot metal probe, and they were sticking it in the blood to determine if somebody was an alien or not? And then it went crazy. And there's so many scenes in that movie that was great. Okay, safe to turn your microphones back. Oh. Ouch. Sorry. I just banged my leg really hard. Let me make sure the audio's working again. Sorry, I banged my leg like really hard. Apologize. Wine, Pat, no, Sticky. Microphone, I think, is working. But yes, The Thing with Kurt Russell. This is spoiler free now, I'm gonna say here. You gotta see it. One of the best horror films of all time. And the reason why, there was nothing campy about it. And I don't like any kind of camp in my horror movies, man. And it really felt like it could have happened. And one of the reasons why I'm really, really into like zombie movies and zombie video games is that it almost feels like a zombie apocalypse could happen. And like, I'm not too much into the parkour zombies that move really fast. Because it almost seems like if that would happen, that the human race would be wiped out so fast, there would just be no chance at all, you know. Like the English, oh gosh, one of the Doctor Who's was in it. Oh gosh, 31 Days and 31 Days Later. No, that wasn't it. What is it? What's the movies? The English movies. And I don't mean the comedy movies. I don't mean, what was it? Something like 31 Weeks and 31 Weeks Later or whatever. Those are some really, really good zombie movies. That was an example of the zombie movies with, like, the parkour zombies. It's hard to pull off a good zombie movie, you know? But, I don't know. It just seems like it could happen. You know, a virus that would just make people just nuts and destroy all of their humanity and make them hungry for human flesh, you know, just... I don't know why that seems more realistic to me than other types of horror movies, but also, at the beginning of a really, really good zombie movie, when they show the societal collapse of, like, people trying to flee in cars and all the auto accidents and everything falling apart. That's, yeah, 28 days later. What was it? Did they do 28 days, 28 weeks, and 28 months later? Are they doing a third movie or something? Now, there is an example of a zombie movie that has got a little bit of camp to it, but at the same time, they're cool movies. The Yui Bowl Resident Evil movies I kind of like. Yeah. Level 53. And so how I'm digging here in the dirt, and I can just keep dropping. I can just keep dropping these while I dig. So I'm getting skill gains. and dropping shovels and gathering 28 weeks later. Are they gonna do like a 28 months later? And there's a new show on AMC that's a spin-off of The Walking Dead. I can't remember what it's called right now. Oh yeah, it's called Fear the Walking Dead. That's been a pretty good show so far. Go ahead. Like this and... This will get my mining skills up a lot. Well, not my mining skills up, well, the skill for making mining tools. Music does make a good zombie movie, man. Do you remember that Johnny Cash song at the remake of Dawn of the Dead? There's a man going around taking names. You know, who's to blame? I can't remember the song, and I can't sing like Johnny Cash. I'm not going to try. Talking about the whirlwind and stuff. We're all going to meet our maker. Just... Da, 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 da. What's that song? Oh gosh, I can't remember. I'm racking my brain. There's like 10,000 million angels singing. And the way that he says it is in such a creepy way. Marching along to that big kettle drum. Kingdom come. And the whirlwind. Yeah. We are still in the bare infancy of video games. But I remember when I was little, my adventure game for my Atari 2600, your Avatar, was a little square. And the Oculus Rift, well, the development kits are out, but we can't get them retail yet. So, I can't wait to see what's going to happen with video games in just the next 2 years. There's going to be some very revolutionary stuff. I hope the game No Man's Sky is not vaporware. I hope that game is going to be as cool as it seems like it should be. We need lots and lots and lots of this clay, so it gives us something to do. Clay's used in both making your iron and a lot of the manufacturing of bricks and stuff, so it's a must-have thing. At least it's plentiful. And just by digging with the shovel, you get your mining skill raised up and making these shovels. We're getting up our skills too. Getting up a different skill, the skill for making mining tools, I believe I said. Oh man, you guys have no idea how much I would love to be able to take, like in a little corner of the screen. You know how almost everybody puts a picture of themselves on screen? I want you guys to get to know me, not just my head. My head, my head, my hair, and my teeth, and my eyes. I want you to really, really get to know me and my personality and stuff. The one thing that I would love to do for you guys if it was legal is I would love to have in the corner of the screen every once in a while, if we could show like a cool movie or something, if it was allowed. Like maybe like an old zombie movie that's no longer patented or copyrighted or whatever. That would be just the coolest thing. Skill in mining tools now level 28. Skill in tool smithing now level 60. And we're getting a whole bunch of clay. I'm really impressed with Ark Survival Evolved, and I wish I could play Ark Survival Evolved at the same time. I'm on a 7 Days to Die kick right now. Shaun of the Dead is a good example of them pulling off a zombie comedy. Zombie comedies are hard to pull them off without making them suck. Shaun of the Dead is great. And then there was a Woody Harrelson zombie movie. I think it was called Zombieland. But zombie comedies are really, really hard to pull off without them being horrible. But Shaun of the Dead was great. This is just about full. That coffee's cool. Let me drink up a bunch of this before it's too cold. Oh man, that is good. You know coffee is good when you can drink it black and it doesn't need anything. And this isn't some fancy hoity-toity coffee we found. We just found like a certain type of Folgers. It was like a Folgers extra dark roast or something. Man, it's good. I'm going to try to transition away from drinking so many energy drinks, and I'm going to go back to coffee, and then I'll try to back down from the coffee. I'll still enjoy coffee. I'm going to try not to go too crazy on it, you know. Trying to take a little bit better care of my health. I want to be around for a long time for you guys. I want to be your favorite streamer for as long as that can be. And hopefully I'll be able to start making some funny YouTube videos. I'm going to teach myself how to use the animation software Blender. And I would kind of like to go ahead and do some videos in homage to Syriac and some of the other people that have done fun little videos. And I want to get the multiplayer servers up somehow. Gotta figure out what to do. Somebody told me I should take my old computer and get a video capture card and use the old computer for doing stuff like handling the Open Broadcaster software stuff, so the main computer can handle the games. I have so much to learn. I am a noob. I've been doing this since March. And by the way, guys, I appreciate any type of support you want to offer. The biggest support that you can offer is just enjoying the show and let me know what I'm doing right and doing wrong. Tell your friends about the show. And, you know, I currently do not have the Twitch alert set back up again because I'm on this new computer. If you did happen to click that follow, let me know so I can thank you. I am Legend. I am Legend. I Am Legend that wasn't a horror movie, was it? Oh, I remember I Am Legend with Will Smith, right? That was kind of like a remake of a oh, what was the name of the dude that was it was a remake of an older horror film with a real famous dude. It was a remake of a Vincent Price movie, wasn't it? I need to learn about the capabilities of things like, what do you call it, Elgato video capture cards and things like that to see if I would have any loss in video quality and stuff. The other thing that I might be able to use the old computer for is like a multiplayer game server, because I don't know if you have to have a super powerful computer for that kind of stuff. This way we get a whole bunch of clay. And by the way, I do have some old games. I don't have a lot of old games, but I've got my old regular Xbox, and I've got my old PlayStation 2, and there could be times in which I'd want to play retro games, you know, like Katamari Damacy, Matrix: The Path of Neo, Halo, of course, the original Halo. I love the music to the original Halo so much that for several years I had the soundtrack to Halo in my CD player in my car. I never took it out, I just left it in there all the time. Played it that much. We should level up our skills a little bit here. Our scavenging is now 60. I'll go with it. And I have to also take into consideration that right now, since I'm not a Twitch partner, I don't have transcoding options. Whatever I stream at is what people have to watch at. So I have to be able to stream with a decent enough picture that people want to watch, but not with something that's so good that people on smartphones and tablets and stuff have trouble watching, or people with slow internet. I know this is a little bit repetitive, but this will get a bunch of skills up. And I need to play anyway. I hear footsteps. I hear multiple footsteps. That's a horde. I'm trying to run at a right angle on the other way. I can still hear them. I can't see them. They're over in this direction, on the far side of where my torches are. I want to see if I can get a glimpse of the horde to see if there's a lot of them. It might have just been a small scout pack. Man, that made me jump. Could that have been it? Do you guys hear the little whiffing sounds of them hitting the side of the hill? Listen real carefully. I'll move up a little bit more. Crouching. You should be able to barely hear it. I can see movement like towards the center of the screen. Yeah, they're pounding on the side of the hill there. I don't know how many of them there are, but you can hear the sound of the sand falling and the sound of them hitting stuff. That dog noise, that's just ambient noise they put in the game. Probably get my curiosity, it's probably going to get me killed. You hear that sound, guys? This one right there. There's another one. There's at least 3. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. They're actually pathing away from me. 5:13 in game. There's another one right there. I am so glad I got this new rig. I've got the coolest sister in the world. She's let me borrow a lot of it. Now, see, there's a whole bunch more over here. See what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to try to just sit here and squat for about 30 seconds. Because the sun's going to come. Then those zombies are going to be slower. And I'm just going to go to total town on it with my sledgehammer. Did I bring a crossbow? No. Oh, well. Let's drop these stone shovels while we're at it. They found me. Let's go ahead and fight them at the road. I'll have a little bit of an advantage on a flat road here. Man, I hate stun. Well, at least I got to the road. It'll be easy for me to get to my corpse. Just gonna get our stamina up. We're eating some of this yucca. We'll have a water. Okay, the zombies just slowed down. This is gonna be a lot easier now. We'll be fine. We're fine now. I just have to make sure I'm careful and don't let them swat me. There we go, we're good. See if there's any good drops on any of these. GTX 780, I think I had a 760, an MSI Twin Frozer. That uppercut that the zombies have is nasty. Blood weapon's now 27. A dead zombie that refuses to lie down. There we go. Nice. Let's drop the paper. Grab the moldy bread. Scrap the brass. So I can grab that. Nice, nice, nice. Got a nice night here. We got our skills up a wee bit. We're gonna go drop off some stash. We're gonna go head over to... Do I want to head to the Eastern Burning Lands this time, or do I want to go far north? Here's the deal. I have had so many people tell me that for the price, it's the best thing you can get. There's no need to buy a Titan because the GTX 980 is that good. You can, by the way, here's another thing you can do with the GTX 980 Ti, but you can probably do it with just about every NVIDIA card. You can run a 2-way or 3-way SLI. So down the road, imagine if you wanted to go ahead and have two of them working together, you can. Okay, now we're dropping stuff off at the house. Here, we are gonna be using this beer to help us run long distances. Put the beer here. And we'll be using yucca fruit and water, of course. So, we put the rest of this stuff away. I'm going to bring the crossbow. That should be a good amount of forged iron to bring. The shiv, the wrench, wood frames. We're going north today, by the way. That is more than enough yucca fruit. Actually, I don't want to go to the stash. No, I want to do something different. I want to mix things up. By the way, I need to start the next YouTube video real quick here, so for us. And by the way, guys, thank you for watching on YouTube. Keep watching the videos. Please click that subscribe button on YouTube and come on over to my Twitch channel, which is StickyHamster, and click follow. To everybody that's watching right now on Twitch, we are still streaming. I just have to very quickly click something, and we'll be continuing in less than 10 seconds.